What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Platinum. In the last episode we defeated the two remaining members of the Elite Four and now it is time to take on the champion, but first, let's check out my team. I think I healed them up off screen. Yes I did. Opponent is only level 60 and everyone else is 61, so you know what? I'm actually going to go and use a rare candy to level opponent up. That way he's in line with the rest of the team and my OCD isn't going crazy. Also, I think I'm going to put Maokai up front to start off this next battle just because, I don't know, I feel like he has a better chance of surviving and actually doing a lot of damage. Have you been keeping well? Yes, I have actually. Thank you for Mount Coronet and for the Distortion World. No problem. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. And yes, Cynthia is actually the Pokemon League champion. And this atmosphere and music, you know it is going to be one epic battle. And Cynthia, she is no pushover, man. She's going to lead off with her Spirit Tomb. This thing is level 58. It is a Ghost Dark type Pokemon. It knows the moves Dark Pulse, Psychic, Silver Wind, and Shadow Ball. It's weak to pretty much nothing, so we're kind of screwed, and that's why I'm using Earthquake since, yeah, it does pretty decent damage. Took it down to half HP. Now, Silver Wind is actually what I'm a little worried about since I know it will be super effective against Maokai, but it also does have the opportunity to give Spirit Tomb some stat boosts. Thankfully, it did not do it there, so hopefully this second Earthquake will be enough to kill it. And there we go, fantastic. If it had gotten those stat boosts, it kind of would have put a kink in my entire plan, so I'm really glad that the RNG was in my favor. Anyways, Cynthia is going to send out Togekiss now. Togekiss is level 60, it's a normal flying type Pokemon. I think I'm going to send out Nettler for this actually. Now, her Togekiss will know the moves Air Slash, Aura Sphere, Water Pulse, and Shockwave. It is weak to Poison, Rock, Steel, Electric, and Ice, so hopefully Ice Beam will do decent damage to this thing. And I don't think this Air Slash is going to really do much to us. Or maybe it will. Holy, oh, that was a crit. Alright, that explains why I did so much damage, but gosh dang, that was a lot. Hopefully this Ice Beam will be enough to, like, take it out. Maybe? Dang, that did, like, nothing! Ah, crap, that's not good. We should be able to survive another Air Slash, but I think I made a mistake in using Nettler. I probably should have just used Amp. You know, my gut was telling me to use Amp, but for whatever reason, I went with my brain and just, like, set out Nettler and thought that maybe Ice Beam would take this guy out quicker, but you know what? I'm going to swap an Amp. I can't really afford Nettler getting KO'd this early on. Now, unfortunately, that also means that I'm going to have to heal up Nettler at some point, too, and waste a turn doing that. And Cynthia is using a full restore. Great! So I wasted all of Nettler's HP for pretty much nothing in return. Whatever, Amp, just please take this thing out with a couple of shockwaves. Maybe even one. That would be nice, but I don't think that is going to happen. This thing does seem pretty beefy. Alright, took it to below half. That's not bad. Hopefully we can survive this Aura Sphere. I really doubt this thing will be enough to take us out. Come on, Amp. Yes, there we go. Alright, that didn't do that much damage at all. The Shockwave should take this thing out, and then we are good to go. I think I might use the next turn to heal up Nettler. I think I might have to, honestly. I don't know, it depends on what the next Pokemon Cynthia sends out is. And it's Garchomp. Alright, yes, I definitely need Nettler for this. So, I guess I'll throw out Carlton, because I really don't mind if he gets KO'd. I can just use him as sort of a buffer that will allow me to heal up Nettler. Carlton's actually not necessary for this battle at all. So I'll just go and use the Hyper Potion, heal up Nettler. And then if Carlton does get KO'd, I could just swap directly into Nettler and take this Garchomp out. Speaking of which, Garchomp, it is level 62. It is a Dragon Ground type Pokemon. It knows the moves Dragon Rush, Earthquake, Flamethrower, and Giga Impact. it is weak to Ice and Dragon type moves. 4 times weak to Ice, if I remember correctly, which is why Nettler is pretty much essential in taking this guy out. Ooh, and it even missed too. Alright, that is good for us. That gives us a slight advantage, and I highly doubt that this Earthquake will be enough to KO us. Nettler should be able to tank this up pretty nicely. But this Ice Beam, man, it has to do damage. That took us down to half HP too, so yeah, if this doesn't kill Garchomp, we probably won't survive another Earthquake. So come on, please, Ice Beam. Yes. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. That is the power of a 4 times effective Ice Beam, my friends. Nice. Alright, that puts us sort of back on track. Roserade is coming out, though, and we know how to deal with that, so let's send out Epona. Now, Cynthia's Roserade is level 58. It is a Grass Poison type Pokemon. It knows the moves Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, and Extra Sensory. It's weak to Flying, Fire, and Ice. And I bet this Flare Blitz will be enough to one-hit KO it. And there it is, my friends. I don't really mind the recoil damage too much just because I'd rather have that thing dead right away than have it around for like a turn or two. Anyways, Milotic is coming out now. Milotic is probably the one Pokemon that I am the most worried about in her party. This thing is a monster. Like, if Amp doesn't do decent damage, I'm kind of screwed. Cynthia's Milotic is level 58. It's a pure water type Pokemon. And this thing has a pretty killer moveset. It knows Surf, Ice Beam, Mirror Coat, and Dragon Pulse. It's only weak to Grass and Electric types. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly, because Amp isn't doing too much damage to this thing. We survived with 6 HP. I'm going to go for another Shockwave. Hope for the best. But I doubt Amp is going to survive this. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do after this. I mean, my best option is probably to send out Maokai and hope for the best. The only problem is, since this thing knows Ice Beam, I know for a fact that will completely destroy Maokai if it connects with him. So I'm kind of worried, actually. Like, really worried. I guess we'll just go for the Razor Leaf. And awesome, the full restore without fail. That is just, that's not good. I probably should have gone for like Giga Drain or something like that just to top off my HP. But you know what, it doesn't really matter. If Ice Beam comes out, I'm dead no matter what, really. I just gotta hope she doesn't use Ice Beam. And there it is. Alright, well, honestly, that was her best option. Maokai, there's no way you're going to survive this. If you do, you're a god, but yeah, no. I didn't think you were going to be able to tank that one out. You tried, my friend. You tried. Alright, I guess I'll just send out Lofty. I really, at this point, anything is good. I lost both my, like, super effective, you know, options, so I'll just try and use Fly, hopefully dodge most of the attacks, and just hit it on the way down. Are you kidding me, Lofty? You missed? How do you miss just like dive bombing someone? And you're probably going to die to that Ice Beam too. Gosh, dang it, man. That's what I wanted to avoid. Oh no, you survived. Okay, sweet. I'm going to use Fly again. Alright, come on. Please just don't miss. I believe that Fly can kill this thing. Alright, come on. Good, you didn't miss this time. Will it be enough to take this guy out? It has to be. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. Alright. That could have been done a little bit better, but you know what? It worked in the end, so I'm happy about that. That was probably her toughest Pokemon, at least for us, so we're good. Lucario is coming out now. Lucario is level 60. It is Fighting Steel type. It knows the moves Aura Sphere, Extreme Speed, Shadow Ball, and Stone Edge. It's weak to Fighting, Ground, and Fire. And of course, I mean, I was kind of betting on the fact that maybe we would outspeed it and do close combat, but yeah, looks like that's not going to work for us. So I guess I'll throw out Epona, and we'll Flare Blitz this thing and probably take it out easy peasy. It's kind of a shame that like 3 of our Pokemon got KO'd already, but you know what? We honestly didn't do that bad in this battle. We actually just won it, so I mean, good on us. But I mean, this was like the hardest battle in the game, and the fact that you know, we survived with only half of our team actually getting KO'd. That's pretty dang good if I do say so myself. But there we have it. We just defeated the champion Cynthia. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power. And you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Come with me, we'll take the lift. Alright, we did it! We're the new champion of Sinnoh! We beat Cynthia. It's kind of surreal, honestly, like, to think that we've come this far in a short amount of time. Like, dang, we're pretty much a celebrity in Sinnoh now, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how this works. What's up, Cynthia? The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Hey, it's Professor Rowan, too. Matt, your last battle was splendid. You watched that? Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. Apparently Cynthia didn't even know you were here. A child I enlist for my Pokedex project has come this far? It's only natural that I come and witness the child's crowning glory. Matt, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Matt, step this way, please. Professor Rowan, please, join us. Alright, we're going into the Hall of Fame to forever seal our names up there with the other champions. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If your last time here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Matt, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you are leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grow with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. And there they go. Hopefully it'll heal them up too, considering like 3 of them are KO'd. Oh man. There it is, man. Maokai, level 61. Epona, level 61. Actually, everyone's 61 at this point. But Carlton, level 61. We've got Lofty, ooh, level 62 actually. I forgot he leveled up in that battle. And Nettler, level 61. And who could forget Amp, also level 61. And there you have it. We are the new league champion. I love this shot with like you and all of your Pokemon. It's really, really cool. Pay no attention to the time, by the way, because there is no way it took us 29 hours. I actually like left my 3DS on a couple of nights with the game running instead of like turning it off, so that's why the time is like artificially, you know, way longer than it should be. But here we are, the credits of Pokemon Platinum. And you know, I haven't done this in a while. Like recently I've been cutting out all of the credits, but I think it's time that I do take a moment and talk about a few things, since, I don't know, this was an interesting Let's Play for me, and there were a few issues and things that I do want to address. Like, for one, I went from, you know, saying I would never do a Pokemon game like last year to now finishing the main story of Platinum and honestly thoroughly enjoying this as a Let's Play. Like, for whatever reason, I just had it in my mind that Pokemon would not be a fun Let's Play for me. Mainly because, I mean, you guys probably know this from watching the entire, you know, Let's Play, but I don't know a lot about Pokemon. I may have artificially made it seem like I know more about Pokemon than I do, but that's because I did a lot of, like, researching on, you know, Bulbapedia and stuff like that before recording almost every episode, I would say. And even then, still, some things did slip through the cracks, but thankfully you guys did correct me in the comments, and you did so in a way that wasn't like completely obnoxious or rude, because I've seen other Pokemon, you know, Let's Play comments, and when they get corrected, my gosh, can people be very, very rude about it. Thankfully, you guys were pretty nice about it, so I definitely do appreciate that. I did have some interesting issues when trying to actually record this Let's Play. About maybe, I don't know, halfway through it, I was having issues with my own 3DS capture unit, so at one point, I actually contacted one of my friends who, you know, lives a couple of hours from here, like about an hour from here, and I drove all the way to his house, which is an hour away, to borrow his DS capture unit, drove all the way back, which is another hour, and then used that to record for about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks until I got my issue solved, and then of course I had to send, you know, his DS capture unit back. So it was nice that he let me to borrow it, but man, traveling for like 2 hours was probably the most ridiculous thing I've done for Let's Play, but it was well worth it, I think, just to, you know, not delay the project, because I really didn't want to do that. And before I forget, and before anyone asks, no, technically this Let's Play is not over just yet. Yes, we did complete the main storyline, but there is some after game stuff that I would like to cover, including catching some of the legendaries that, you know, you guys kept asking me about in the comments. So sure, I will definitely go and catch some of those. I probably won't be catching any of the event ones, just because since I'm playing on an actual, like, DS, there's really no way I can get those to appear without some form of, I don't even know, modification or something like that. So I probably won't be doing that, but I guess all the, you know, normal legendaries that you can catch, I'll be doing that. I don't think I'll be doing the Battle Frontier, since it's kind of useless, but we'll see. I don't really know. I haven't really decided exactly what I'm going to be doing for the after game just yet, but after we finish up all of that stuff, that's when I'm going to start the next Let's Play. There might be like a small, maybe 1 or 2 day gap between when this video goes up and the start of the after game stuff. But once we finish the after game stuff, that's when I'm going to start the next Let's Play, which I've actually been working on for a while. I've got maybe 5 episodes at this point already, like, recorded, and this next project is going to take a lot of editing, which is why I've sort of already started working on it. I was actually hoping to finish it by the time I finished Platinum, but I sort of got lazy and super busy within the last, like, week and a half, which is why I sort of haven't been working on it as much as I should have been, but hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue, and I'll be able to finish up a majority of the work before the first episode goes up. Anyways, though, we're almost at the end of these really nice credit sequence, actually. I don't know, I just really like the way that you ride your bike on the bottom screen. You see, like, the trees passing in 3D. It looks really nice, but we've made our way back home. And you know what? That's the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.